I'm Ed Leake, Managing Director of Midas Media. Today I'm going to show you a case study of a social media strategy map, a marketing map that shows the complete customer journey, the tactics we use at each step, the metrics that we use to measure, and of course the actual business results, the revenue in real terms. Stage 1 is awareness. The problem with social media today is noise. As a result, people are getting harder to reach all the time. For example, Twitter is a stampede of tweets and information, and Facebook, well, it's more difficult than ever to generate views and reach without paying. Brands must treat their audiences with respect. The initial content you post will be the prelude to someone either tuning in or turning off. Therefore, at the awareness stage, we avoid self-promotional content. Instead, we want to ingratiate your brand with your new audience. Here's an example. Everyone likes to win. Therefore, we ran a competition on the client's best-selling product, which was an entry-level 3D printer. It's important when running a competition to align your prize with your offering. Don't give away an iPad unless you're selling iPads. And, of course, don't give away a holiday unless you're a travel company. So, to give the new Facebook page and the competition some legs, we created custom Facebook advertising audiences. The total spend was modest. The results, however, were pretty compelling, as you can see. To support the awareness stage, we researched and sourced useful content from around the web to share. This content related to and resonated with the client's product offering, providing information, educational and entertainment value. So at stage 2 is demand. And here we looked at engagement as a way of driving traffic to their website, and we intertwined branded content. The important metric at this stage is the traffic, driven from social media updates and activity. So this is a new page. To give it a boost, we introduced Facebook's behavioural data, which is a bounty of low-hanging fruit to tap into. We created custom email audiences, which are your customers uploaded to Facebook, and it matches their email address to their account. Secondly, we created remarketing audiences, and from these two data sets, we built lookalike audiences off the back. We gradually promoted branded content to these audiences, again spending a modest amount of ad budget, but driving direct traffic to the client's website. As you can see from this example, done correctly, a small budget can stretch far, with clicks as cheap as 2 pence. This traffic also helps populate the additional remarketing lists that we had set up, and we can use those going forward. Stage 3 is transactions, i.e. sales. So we built momentum with impressions engagement, and we built direct visits to the website, which is great. But next, it was direct product promotion time. But remaining cautious, we only dangled a toe in the water. And what does that toe look like? We used a trial before you buy offer because product trials work. They're low risk, they're low commitment, and they don't have to be free to be effective either. The client offers a printing hub facility where customers can upload their own design, get it printed in a colour of their choice, and it's sent to them a few days later. Here's the offer using a carousel advert. And even at the early stage, we're seeing lots of engagement. But the important question, did they purchase? Well, after just 3 months on Facebook, we were driving direct sales and also assisting with sales through remarketing and return visits. So who says social media doesn't drive sales? But before we crack open the champagne, we need to remember that social media strategy doesn't stop at the transaction stage. Stage 4 is adoption. Here we make existing fans and customers feel good about your brand. So we drove further engagement through answering customer questions and queries, offering after-sales support with social media, and just generally being timely to respond to this new audience. Adoption comes full circle on the initial awareness phase, working hand in hand together. Where awareness is driving new eyeballs on your brand, adoption is about keeping and delighting the audience that you've built up. So here's an example. We invited opinion from this new following. The release of a new logo and branding offered a prime opportunity to ask the newly built audience for their opinion. It's a simple tactic, but it was highly effective. Furthermore, we started to see additional positive engagement across social posts and updates on a daily basis. This was great. It's important to note the simplest way to stifle adoption is to become overzealous with your promotional posts. Therefore, we set expectations early by committing to typically no more than 20% branded, directly promotional posts. Stick to that rule and people won't tire of your brand. In doing this, your audience will allow you to push more promotional pieces to them in time. And that brings me neatly to the final 5th stage, which is advocacy. Advocacy is the hardest won element of social media marketing. You should never underestimate the power of recommendations and positive word of mouth. When all 5 stages align, you will inspire certain members of your audience to engage beyond the norm. They will go out of their way to engage with, talk about, and share your brand's message more frequently. These extended acts of engagement act as an endorsement and make your loyal followers true brand advocates. This, of course, extends the reach and will in turn influence others. This is what the final populated social media marketing map looked like. And the return on investment? Well, that was over 500%. Not too shabby. Which begs the question, isn't it time you implemented the social media marketing map for your e-commerce store? Thanks for watching.